The man climbed into the house. He opened the window and looked down. In the auditorium, the enemies were having a meeting. The man immediately took out a heavy machine gun, set it up by the windowsill, and prepared to take revenge on the enemies. The next second, the enemy colonel suddenly turned his head and looked up. He noticed the situation, but instead of making a sound, he waved his hand to his subordinates and sent a group of soldiers over. What he didn't know was that the man had already set up a trap. Just moments ago, as soon as the man entered the house, he started arranging the trap. He turned off the power supply, cut a wire, and connected it to the doorknob. Then he turned the power back on. As long as the enemies touched the doorknob, they would get an electric shock. After that, he turned on the faucet, allowing the water to overflow from the sink and flow down the stairs. After finishing all these preparations, the man set up the machine gun and waited for the right moment. Soon, the enemy colonel went on stage to give a speech, while the soldiers sent to check were still climbing the stairs. Seeing that there was still no news from his subordinates, the enemy colonel sensed danger. Just then, the man immediately pulled the trigger and started shooting wildly at the enemies. The enemies were all wiped out by the man, and the enemy colonel also died.